Morning everyone, how you doing? So I've been told that all the rivers and stuff are bursting their banks, so got to go and have a look. I was at work, but can't miss something like that. We're going to have to go and have a look, haven't we? Let's go and have a look and see what's happening. Hi people coming in, how you doing? How you doing, Stephen? I've just been told that everywhere's flooding like mad, so got to pop out of work and have a look and see what's happening. I've got my gear with me, so might as well go and see. I'll drive through the Stalham yard, see what's happening there. Then I'm going to go down to Sutton, part of Heigham, and let's see what's happening. Hi Melina, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Hi Autistic Martin, how you doing mate? So this is going to be the first boat yard we're going to try. See if it's all flooded over the edges. Not normally as high here, but we'll have a quick look, you never know. But if not, we'll go a bit further down the road where it's more tidal. And that's where it'll be over the edges, I reckon. Water's high here, but it's not over on the roads and stuff. I've just had reliable reports that it's well over. Lots of geese down here today. The water's not over the edge, just up to the side, but it's not over the edge here. So we'll go a bit further down to the tidal parts and see where it is up there. The slipway is really high, which is unusual. These boats look weird out of the water, don't they? They're massive. Lovely boats to my right here as well. Right, let's get back out on the main road. Hi Beverly, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Right, let's go a bit further down and we'll go down to Roxham and see what's happening down there. It's a lot more tidal down there, so I'm guessing the surge will probably make it flood there pretty badly. Let's get down to Roxham. No, Roxham? No, part of Heigham. Your wife said part of Heigham not flooded. Oh, Stephen, Andy Tigger just rang me up and said part of Heighams half a metre over the side. What? Where are you? Are you down there now, are you, Stephen? Just gone past Sutton, that looks like that's not too bad. Andy Digger Fishing, how you doing? Welcome to the live. You're a rock. How you doing? We're just out looking for the flood. Hi Wolfdale, how you doing? Stuart? Stephen, are you down Roxton with your fishing gear? No one dishing. Didn't know they'd done a washing up on the banks down there. Have you got your gear with you? Or are you just looking? Fishing the dot, how you doing? If that's not flooding everyone, do you want me to do a walk around around some different places, or what should we do? Hi John, how you doing? Train station at Roxham, free handbrake. Nearly missed me turning. Coming up to Port of Heigham. Not looking like it's underwater. Normally this car park here, if it floods, is underwater. Boats are sitting high, but not high enough for it to be flooded right out. Couple of nice big boats to sail, however. The water's very high, but it's not over the edge. I was on my way there already, Stephen, so you got to have a look, didn't you? Water is pretty high though. Let's go check over the other side. The other side floods easier. Oh, water's on its boundaries. Actually, all the I'll show you. We'll pull in and we'll have a look. Oh, it's flooded, right? Yeah, it's flooded. Right, where can we park when it's flooded like that? What you said it weren't flooded, Stephen? What are you on about? Try this. That workshop there is where they work on boats. The water's right down here. Jesus, I don't know if I even dare walk through that. I think it's a bit too deep. It's definitely flooded. The whole workshops are flooded. The boats on the side here are nearly on the bank. I don't think that'd be a good idea for me to walk through that. That's a bit too deep, I think. But we will go for a walk along the side of it. Yep, that's completely underwater. Let's do it. That's normally a workshop where you take your boats or you hire your boats from, have repairs done, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, normally that's nowhere near. And that's still coming in, yep. Certainly is. What's that? Oh, you can actually see it coming up from where I've just parked the car. Don't know if I should park here actually. But what I'll do is I'll get my suit and boots on and we'll go for a wander. I'll get close, but I don't think I'll walk in it today. I think that's too deep. That'll go past my knees, I reckon. How you doing, Baz? Welcome to the live. Right, just bear with me, everyone. I'll just get me boots and stuff on. Get set up to get out there. Put you in the old gimbal and stuff. And we'll go for a little wander. And the water's literally coming up next to the car. Big tide's an understatement. That's coming across in front of me where I am now and actually going onto the road, which I'll show you in a sec. Ooh, that's very windy out here, but I'll do my best to show you around. That's the bubbles that are creating the big tides and stuff. That alarm will go off in a sec. That's just because I've got keys in the ignition. Oh, get me boots and stuff on. Fishing Frustrations, how you doing, John? So everyone, just bear with me. I'm just putting my suit and boots on. Do you want to have a good day to hire a boat out? I should have brought my boat down. I could have put it in right here, look. Nearly ready. Oh. Right everyone, I've got all my gear on. Just get the old gimbal set up quickly. I'll transfer everything to the gimbal and we'll go for a walk. Okay, so bear with me. Just going to transfer you over. He says when he's got new stuff on the back of his phone that he can't move. Oh, it's coming off. Just getting this out, bear with me. Okay, so we're all set up. And this is what we got. Hi Lee, how you doing? Yeah, I was wondering that. That's where the car is and that's how close the water is, but I think we'll be okay. Just lock the car up because I've got a load of fishing gear and stuff in there. Right, let's take a walk everyone. So it's going to be a bit windy, nothing I can do about that today. I ain't got mics and stuff, I was actually at work. I've just come out of work to show everyone what's going on. I had a couple of people tell me in the background that it's all flooding. So I thought I'd better go and show everyone. But yeah, normally that's a workshop. Look at these boats that they're literally on the edge, pretty much going onto the bank near enough. And the water's coming down the side here and working its way across the road. Look. And I've only been here, what, 5 minutes? And this is filled up in the time I've been here, so that's going to get pretty deep, I think. We'll leave the car there for a little bit. We'll have a little wander. We'll go from there. See which way we can go. Hi Tony, how you doing? I'm going to try and get behind this trailer. Yeah, boat falling in. Nice little boat there. But yeah, as you can see, this is normally a workshop and a hiring place. Obviously you can't get in there at the moment. I hope they ain't getting too much damage. And around the other side there is meant to be a car park. Around the front of the building there, and then you've got moorings all along the side which you can't get on. See the car park where the boat is. Alright. So it's not quite burst the banks at this side. This is the deepest bit. It's well up the bridge there. You look down this side, down the main river. Over the other side there, where their posts are, they're all moorings. It's meant to be a footpath. No footpath. This is the front of the workshop stuff, and that's meant to be a car park where that boat is on the trailer. And yeah, that's well over. And as you can see, the tide's still pushing in really hard, so it's going to get deeper and deeper quite quickly. So yeah, all over the other side over there. Looks like it's all flooded through as well, so we'll take a wander around that way and see what we can find. Hi Jasmine, Miss Wolfdale. Right, so let's take a wander. this way and see what else we can find. There's a lot of water in there. It's coming over just down to the bottom there, look, onto the grass, filling up the grass. It's normally quite a steep bank on the edge of this river. Fun to fish in that one, cast out in the middle there in that current. Trouble is there won't be any fish there because there's salt water being pushed into there. Just waiting to get over the bridge. Got a queue of cars, here we go. Alright, let's go and have a walk down the other side and see how flooded it is down there. Pretty bad, I reckon. And if it's like this here, then it's going to be the same in a lot of other places. If you look down, we'll attempt to get around the other side of the river and down onto the footpath, but... Oh, nice one, Stephen. Are they catching anything? Yeah, we'll attempt to get around here and onto the footpath. Plenty of ducks and birds in here today. And all the way along down there, there's birds as far as you can see. Loads of them. Right, let's go and do what we come here to do. We can film the birds later on. Oh, I'm already walking through water. Drains are full. I can already see water. Oh, footpath's all collapsed. That's not good. So this is just a normal path normally. As you can see, it's underwater. But living the dream, how you doing? Look at this lot. The water's right up on the path, destroying the paths. It's obviously going to have to be redone now. Cool. I think they were trying to sort it out and that just come flying in by the looks of things. Oh, this is looking fun around the corner here. This is meant to be a footpath. I'd be surprised if there's fish in here. Don't know if I would dare walk into it. So I'm already out up to my knees, so I ain't going much further. They put a load of bags and stuff down here, like, just to try and keep this wood up, these platforms up. Completely burst, completely destroyed all the wooden platforms along the side here. So normally this is just grass bank where you can sit and have a nice picnic or something to eat. Oh, it's hard to walk in this water. That's where the boat should be, and the water there. And then there's the path. We're standing out in the middle there. So yeah, I think you can safely say it's flooding, and that's still coming in. It's going to make a right mess. It's going to go across the road, I reckon, within the next half an hour or so. And we've still got a while for high tide, so yeah, this is going to be underwater. As you can see around here. Whee! I'm being careful not to try and fall over. That's a bit deep, to be honest. But you got to play, ain't you? Yeah, I like the water, but I don't want to go over in it. Hi, Miss Shay, how you doing? Hope you're having fun. How you doing, Darren? You changed your name, have you? Nice one. Just have to get used to it. Whoa. So yeah, that's pretty deep. So I've got to be very careful while I walk on here, and I don't want to end up in the water. All these platforms along the edge here, they're normally paths. And as you can see, the water's just destroyed them. Literally lifted them up from underneath, pushed all the wood out, and literally just destroyed them. Crazy. Yeah, always good to have a fishy name for the right reasons. I'm just looking in this where this is all flooded, see if I can see any small fish. Got a nice Mexican geese over there, but I can't really get close enough, and it's too deep for me to walk across there. So I've already gone up to my knees. See what I can do, but it's not going to like me getting too close. Hello, Mr. Geese. Tony, how you doing? What was that, Andy Tigger? I couldn't make out what that was meant to be. Whoa. It's pretty deep. Hello, Mr. Swan. How you doing, Mr. Swan? Yeah, Beverly, that's crazy, isn't it? What the weather can do and the elements and stuff. I don't mind sort of going out and having a look and stuff, as long as people are not getting hurt, and yeah, it's not fun when it's destroying homes and stuff like that, but when it's just on the banks like this, that's not so bad. Pretty deep though. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is well, it's halfway on my legs, put it that way. Car is sinking, I hope not. There might be water around the tyres and stuff by the time we get back, but we should be okay. Yeah, my car just started going down the river. I wouldn't be worried about the car, but I would be about the fishing gear that's in it. That's just my fishing car, that one, but yeah. Just seeing how close I can get to one of these before it tells me off. Probably thinking, what are you doing sharing the water with me? They're nice, aren't they? They're not like the normal geese. They've got much better colours. There's another one over here, but I don't think it will let me get near. He's a bit more wary. He's already talking to me. Oh, right, so let's go. Oh, I can hardly walk now. I've got so much water on me bottoms. They're waterlogged now. Oh, gee. It's like having a ton of weight on your legs. Well, this side isn't too bad, but it's all flooding around the cottage. It's The cottage has got water all the way up the sides. Don't think it's gone through the doors by the looks of things. I think they're just about made it, but I don't think they will later on. So let's walk down here and go over the bridge. And well, I know for a fact the other side of the bridge is going to be really flooded because there's lower banks over here. God, I can hardly walk how heavy my legs are now. Yeah, the bank's lower this side, so it's going to be flooded right the way across, I would have thought. Let's go and find out. Yeah, waders would have been a good idea. I need a new pair. The ones I've got at the moment are got a couple of cracks in them, getting old, so I need to buy a new pair. So I weren't planning that, I was working, but when something comes up, I guess it's only there for a day or two, so you just have to jump in the car and come and have a look at it. Which is what I done. How you doing? Yep, that's certainly a little damp. If you look across the water over there, you can see where the moorings were meant to be and where you meant to pull up and walk down the side of the bank, which you can't do anymore. All the way along there is meant to be moorings, and that's absolutely flooded. Oh yeah, Jay, Lee, sorry. Yeah, it's not the money. I just ain't got around to doing it. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to walk much further. As I said, I knew the river would be burst this side, but it's probably going to be way too deep. But we'll have a go, as we always do. So, we're entering the river. Yeah, it's good parking here, but this bit where I'm walking along, you're not allowed to fish. But from the other side you can. And in the boat you can if you've got a boat. Moored there. Oh, it's quite deep here. No one down here is getting to their homes and stuff. Unless they've got the gear. If you look down the back going down right down the path, all these homes must be flooded right out. Oh, you can hardly walk how deep this is. Pushing the limits of my boots. They're long boots, but I'm pushing the limits. So it's halfway up my legs. I don't want it to go over the top of my boots, or I'll be splish sploshing about. Look at them moody skies. There might even rain on top of this as well. Alright, so I managed to get back onto the bank. I'll try and show you the edge if I can. Got to be careful, like I say, because this is all sinky. Hello again, Richard. No, I don't really want to fill my boots up. I've done it before, as you probably know, especially in the sea. Hi Amanda, how you doing? We're down part of Heigham, and yes, that's very flooded. We're in the water. I might as well be swimming, to be honest. I'm very close to it. If I step off the edge of there, I will be. So yeah, this tide, as I say, is still coming up. And, well, I ain't got much further I can go. It's literally going to go through there into the boatyard. The roads are obviously going to flood. And I would say the rest of this river's going to burst. This is why the fish is not very good down here at this time of year, because the high tides, salt water come down, pushes all the fish out. But in the summer it's brilliant. But yeah, hopefully these people in these homes along here are not getting flooded out. I'll attempt to go and see what the footpath of the back gardens is like today. Oh, really hard work trying to pull my trousers down because they're so waterlogged. Trying to keep them up. This waterside's in. She wanted to come and see me swimming, I reckon. Oh, it's deep here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't actually fish in the boatyard. Someone's fishing right there. Look. Got the old pike gear out. But yeah. If you bought these holiday homes along a river, oh, I can hardly walk. You have to bear with me, everyone. I can't go very quick because the water's so deep. I'm only going to be able to go a certain amount of way. You can probably see down here, it's a lot worse. I'm going to climb up under the bank here, I think. Oh, see what we've got a bit further down. I like being in the water, but that's just really hard to even lift my legs up now. My whole suit's all waterlogged. I can hardly walk. Yeah, I'm on the grass. I think his water down here is going to meet the grass by the looks of things. Sorry if it's windy. Yeah, I just hope these homes are not all flooded out inside, because that won't be good. It's like nearly 2 foot deep here. It's crystal clear, but that's pretty deep. It's bursting the banks along the side here, coming out down here. As you can probably see here, down into these fields. But oh, whoa! I'll attempt to walk through all this without going over. As you can see us quarter of the way up their gates and stuff, which is not good. Just hope it's not in their houses. You can see the footpath under the water, can't you? It's literally flooded all the way down. It's just getting worse and worse the further you go down by the looks of things. I think you get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and we're going to cross the road, and I'm going to go down the other end of the river and we'll see what's happening down that end. So let's try and get back for all this lot. Oh, actually don't need to walk through the bottom. I can get along the top here, fellas. I'm careful. Get this mud off my boots. I'll be able to walk a bit easier. Got a couple of kilo of mud on the bottom of my boots. That's what I feel like anyway. Hi Mark, how you doing? Not sure. Hour and a half I think. Roughly. So yeah, it's gonna still push in for a bit. Maybe 2 hours. But even when that drained down, that will stay flooded, and then obviously the high tide tonight just fill it back up again. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get back in the water. Anyway, getting through this bit. As you can clearly see, it's deep down there. Oh! Yeah, I should go and get my boat, shouldn't I, Alan? How you doing? Could quite easily use my boat along the path, see that? I am literally walking along a path. This is the path, 2 foot deep, up to my knees. Don't think I dare go out here now, it's getting way too deep. try and get to the edge. It's getting a bit silly now. Oh. You can see the tide's still pushing in. Still going down the river there. And so they're moorings over there. Well, they're meant to be moorings. They're all underwater now. Just bear with me for a sec. I'm just going to strain you up a bit if I can. Right. Back up on the bridge. Oh, my legs weigh a ton with that water. So my car's not buried. Apart near the water. Someone out here piking. Someone's trying to say hello to me, see if we can zoom in. Hello, 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 how you doing? Are you now off out or? Nice to see people out and about and subscribers watching. Always nice to see subscribers when we're out and about. These are the hire boats and stuff. You can come down in the summer and hire these out. Actually, I think you can take some of them out in the winter, but not many people do. I think this is the only bank that is high enough to stop the water coming over. But it might not later. Is it flooded down there then, Stephen? Must be a bit of tide coming in down there. Oh, you don't want to know the price. Put it this way, it's cheaper to buy a boat yourself. They're not cheap now. A week, 2 weeks is normally thousands. I'm not exaggerating. Get closer to the geese this time. Mr. Swan. How you doing, Mr. Swan? Oh, look how much more water's in here now from when I walked up here earlier. That's getting much deeper. Lots of swans here, just digging around in the grass and stuff in the water and that. Getting worms and stuff, all those things. Yeah, this corner's flooding. Water's going all the way along the buildings. Find its way in if it can. And so it's going to get worse, I think. Back on the footpath, but it's not much of a footpath. Yeah, as you can see, all the platforms and that are all destroyed. Water's just come up underneath them and just ripped all the planks off. Well, I'm going to walk around to the other side now and go to the other side of the bridge and see what's happened down that end. Because no doubt that's flooded as well. Normally when this floods right up, which I will do later on I think, comes right up under here where we are now, across the road there and into that car park. Comes right over here and that whole car park there gets flooded out. You can see there's water over there now in the distance where it's been in there overnight. And this car park behind us, which is over there, the water's just behind that hut and that car park there, and that just comes over the top and floods out the car park. When you get a really high tide and winds behind it like it is now. Hi Brandon, how you doing? Well, that's rain, that's wind and big tides all put together. This one's coming over to say hello. I ain't got no food for you today. Don't stop you saying hello, do it? Look at the camera. They're gonna go crazy now, they're getting fed. This one over here has got a whole bit of fish, look. As you can see, he's literally eating a whole piece of fish. Didn't take it long to chew that up, did it? Yum, 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 yum. They don't mind coming near you if they know you're going to feed them. Still a couple in the water, but they're all looking to get out. Oh, yeah, Amanda. I can see your name on it. Bird attack, bird attack. This one's a piglet, let's took the big bit again. Hello, Mr. Swan. A bit close, isn't it? Nearly walked straight into me. Oh, he's getting told off by his friend. Hello, you. No, for that pecking, thank you very much. Mr. Pigeon. And now they're fed, they'll get back in the water. Right, let's carry on. We'll walk to the end of these bays and just see how close the water is to going over the edge, shall we? That ain't far off. Oh, looks like my car over there. In the distance, the water's now starting to get near the wheels, well, isn't it? So it's definitely pressing in. Water's not quite up onto these bays yet, but I think I'll be very close by the time the tide get in. Yeah, tide's still coming in. Tide's rushing in. Look. About an hour and a half now till high. So still going to keep pushing water up. The little arches under the bridge, which you can normally see, both up and down covered. Look. You can only see middle one, which is very unusual. If you look back on some other videos I've done, you can normally see the two outside ones as well. Nice little boat there, ideal little fishing boat, day trips and stuff like that. Nice one, Stephen. Cheaper way to buy them though, once you know what rigs and stuff you want, is to go on the internet, eBay, Amazon, buy them in sets of 5 for the same sort of money as the price of one. Right, so let's cross the road and see what's happening. I can see water. We're flooded out again by the looks of things. Give you an idea how quick it's coming in. There's people walking my way, but I don't think they realise they're not going to be able to get through. Cool. Nice place here to have a few drinks and stuff in the summer. A lot of people grab a beer and a glass of wine and sit on these banks and fish throughout the summer. They get quite packed. Whoa. Bear with me, I'm struggling to walk through this. It's deep again. I'll show you where the water's pushing in a minute. I'm going to go up on the grass and just give your legs a rest for a sec. Whoa. Keep you fit though. Dragging these big old wet legs around and welly boots on at the same time. A hell of a lot of weight I'm dragging now, water wise. See how close it is to the bank. I suppose the bank's down there anyway, but just want to see where it is. And it's got a little way to come up here. That's well over the banks over there though, look. It's going through there and into the car park. Someone's moored up and gone off to get something to eat or some whatever, drink. You can see around there into the boatyard, the water's well in there. It's normally dry after that first boat. You look behind me here. Got a rod out there, look. That's the footpath. Yeah, you can literally put a float out in there, a couple of maggots, probably catch. That's right, Amanda. There's the old barges. If you look at the edge of the bridge there, you can see the water's coming through. I haven't actually fished along here yet. I'm looking forward to it at some point when all the salt tides are gone. People coming towards me with their dog, thinking they're going to walk through here, I think, but that ain't going to happen. Hi Barry, how you doing? You joined us in the water today, literally. I was going to walk over there to the edge of the river, but it's looking too deep. I won't get through without getting soaked. I'll fill my boots up. Let's go around the side. Hi Jeremy, yeah, just a little bit of water. This is the path here. It's the big old barge where they go and pull things around and stuff. Whee! This is the footpath. Well, was a footpath. We've got to be careful, we'll be underwater in a minute. I'll take you for a ride down this river at some point in the boat. We'll go for a good old spin right down there and have a good look around. Yeah, all the moorings over that side, as you can see, well, they're in there. They're underwater. Alright, so let's turn back round because I can't get through there, it's too deep. Be way above my knees, which means I'll get soaked. So I'll just cut through here. People having fun getting through the water and stuff when they're walking under the road bridge. There's a nice spot down here where I want to get the rods out at some point. I'll show you in a sec when we get there, if we can get there. Oh. That's how deep the footpath is. That's crystal clear, so you can see it's well over a foot. So my trousers are so waterlogged now, with this fishing suit, bottoms, they're trying to pull down. But that's all part of the fun. I don't mind having to wander in the water. Pontoon Jody, how you doing? Welcome to one of my lives on my channel. Hi Lee, how you doing? Yep, we're at Heigham. And that's, yeah, well, the water's pushing in at 100 mile an hour, as I'm now about to show you. And just burst, well, all these banks are well burst, look at these. Whoa. Normally, you can sit here and fish normally. Oh yeah, certainly up high, and it's still coming in, as you can probably see. It's coming in at quite a pace. Just got to hope where I parked at the water don't come up too much under my car. Yep, certainly is. Big old salt surge. And the wind behind it and the rain behind it as well, which has just made it crazy. But yeah, this is meant to be a nice little picnic area here. People come down and sit on these little tables here and have something to eat, have some food, you know. Families sit here and have a bit of fun. But it's on the water. We're still in it, but we're crazy. Whoa, it's actually pretty deep there, actually. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set the bait because I've never set the bait before. Oh! Trousers up there as well. So we're in the water. Easy to land a fish, wasn't it? You could just bring up to your hands and straight in. Just gonna have 2 seconds because, like I say, my legs are completely waterlogged. My bottoms, and that's weighing me down like a ton of bricks on each hand. Not fishing enough, we're just having a wander. I was actually at work, but I kept getting messages in the background saying go down part of Heigham, it's all flooded. And they were reliable messages of people I know and stuff, and I trust. So I jumped in the car and come down here. So I thought everyone would like to see it. We're now sitting at a bench in the water like these ones there. Shame I ain't got a drink and something to eat there. Nice fish and chips and a hot chocolate would be good. If anyone wants to see what I get up to during the week and stuff, work wise, you can have a look at my car channel, which is Car Transformation. 3 videos and you'll see what I'm up to. What do you reckon then, Stephen? We need to be coming down here at some point next summer. Put bin liners in my wellies. Nice one, Amanda. Oh, quite windy. Sorry about the wind, everyone. Cheers, Richard, for putting the channel up. I do get a lot of people asking me what is my car channel, but I know you share it a lot. But when I'm not fishing, that's where I am. We have to pay for this fishing and all this stuff somehow. Obviously got bills to pay, rent, all that sort of stuff. Can't fish every day. Nice one, Stephen. See you putting a few videos up. Starting to get a little bit of a channel going. It's nice. If no one else is, anyone in the chat, and subscribe to Stephen, if you can go and give him a subscribe. Trying to get up to 50. I think he's on 29 now, last time I looked. If we can get him up to 50, that'd be good. He'll be able to go live on YouTube. He might be a bit scared now though, because I pulled out all the big fish the other day. And he was pulling out all the tiddlers. All joking aside, is a good fisherman. I think that'd be good if he got some gear and show everyone what he does. He he'll get big nets of fish, catch big quantities of fish. Whereas I'll go for the bigger fish on the fresh water. And the other way around when I go sea fishing. When I go sea fishing, I put the smaller hooks out because you'd be waiting a long time to get big fish every time you go out. I think we're flooded here. This is obviously the pontoon bit, but not anymore, it's underwater. Nice view here, right down to the double bridges. They're not shown as well on the camera as I can see them. Miss Waterside. Nice one, Stephen, getting rid of that. There's a big old owl sitting here next to me. Look at that. Quite smart actually, someone's carved it out. Can't really see the front of it, I don't want to lose my camera. Here we go. Nice. Not many people out, I wonder why. Cheers, Stephen. Cheers, Richard. Cheers, Amanda. Yeah, try not to time them out. Try to just actually block them from the channel completely. So let's carry it in the park. See what more we got, shall we? Hi Jay, how you doing? Where you been this morning, mate? Send you up, been on an hour? No, I know you're on the range south coast, didn't you? Sea fishing channel. Cheers, Stephen. Appreciate everyone helping me look after the channel. Keep forgetting I'm walking away from the car, and the car could be underwater soon if I'm not careful. Just want to get up and around this corner. I've never been any further down than this. Got to down that way. You can try, Stephen. No problem, Jay. Not complaining, mate. Only joking. We can't all be there on every single video or live. So it's looking clear down this end, but it's higher banks down here. Don't think there's any flooding down that way that I can see from here, so we'll head back down this way towards where the big deep floods are. Make sure our car's not underwater. Trying to think where else it's flooded. If this is flooded, then where else it's got completely flooded. So I can always jump in the car and take a trip a bit further down the rivers. We're at Heigham, so if I headed, I think we're headed south, we'd probably find a lot more flooding. Maybe we should do that. What do you think, everyone? Should we go back to the car and find some other spots and see what else is like this? Brundle. Oh, it's hard work to walk through this one. Get out there and make a video, Stephen. We all want to see it. Make sure you turn your phone sideways to get a full picture. Oh, I can hardly lift my legs. Back at the picnic area. Just carry on through. Look how much deeper that's got since I walked out to them tables about 10 minutes ago. That water is coming in. You literally see it coming down the pathways. Look. This is the only dry bit of that whole picnic area there. Just a little bit of stone. Hi Magdalene, how you doing? We'll walk out to the side. Whee! Woohoo! That's deep. show you the edge over there a little while ago. I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago, didn't I? I was just touching it, now look at it. It's halfway across the grass. That water is flying in. It's actually meant to be a slipway for boats, but as you can see, it's underwater. Oh, wind's picking up as well. I'm not sure, Robert. I think that's in the next hour and a half. How you doing anyway? Oh, I'm literally walking in water up to my knees, and that's hard work. Burning off loads of calories. Fishing Dorset, how you doing? These homes next to us here must have water in them. It's a quarter way up the fence, as you can see. Hopefully they've got ways of stopping that. If anyone needs to get down here to the shops and stuff later on from these homes, they need boots. And they need to be tall boots past your knees. Oh. Whew. Just bear with me, I'm literally struggling to walk. Got so much water on me now. It's soaked right into me fishing suit. I'm just trying to drag it off me. Go ahead and fire up as many links as that as you want, anyone. Promote your channels and stuff. Look, we've got a couple of chaps exploring the river on their canoes. Spin you and let you see them. But they're having fun against the tide. I suppose going the other way, that must be really easy. Because the tide's flowing in that way. This is the bit I showed you earlier on that I walked between and the grass. It's nearly joined together now. Look. That's how much has come up in the last 15-20 minutes. Crazy. Oh. Hi Pam, how you doing? Glad you're enjoying it. I'm meant to be at work. Just means I'll be working a bit later tonight now. Not a problem. I can be in there anytime, any hours. As long as I get done what I need to do. That's all that matters. Don't matter what time I do it. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking fishing Dorset. These big tides coming in there, they're salt water. So that push all the fish out of this area. You'd literally be lucky to catch a rudder or roach all day. It literally just pushes all the fish way out of the way. Hence why I go to Wroxham a lot at the moment, because that's about, well, so far it pushes them away basically. They all shoal up down there. The old canoe people are now going to go through the bridge. That's what I see that. Have to go against the tide and the wind. Seem to be doing pretty well there. Maybe not. They're having to paddle like mad now. Go on, boys. Give us some stick. Yeah, always worth a look, isn't they? I was handy at these ones during the day today. I was obviously going to do it again tonight, but if you look over here where this boat is, if you look behind it, there's a car park. Well, the car park and the river are pretty much joined. Nice and full of water. There's about a metre spare to go under that bridge according to the measure chart there. Whew. I'm absolutely knackered now. It's hard work walking in that water that deep. Hello Martin, how you doing? Didn't see you at all yesterday. Everything okay? Got a little boat coming down the river, so I'm just going to whip round onto this bay here and we'll have a look, shall we? My unit is down in Ludham. If you look on Car Transformations UK, you'll see videos of what I've been up to in the last week or so. Doing the cars and building the unit up and stuff like that. I think Richard put a link up earlier on for the other channel, if you're interested in seeing the car side of things. If you scroll up you might be able to find out, if not someone can put you a link up and you can go and have a look. Please pop over and subscribe and support the channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs. I think we're on about 760. That was a close one standing up. But yeah, I certainly do repairs. I do all paintwork repairs, bodywork, welding, engine swaps, MOTs, full resprays, you name it. Anything and everything. Can you put the car one up again, please, Richard? Someone's asking for it. Okay. Cheers for posting that one, my toy one. Oh yeah, Richard, you said about me other channel being a kids channel. That's not a kids channel. That's an adults channel, and that's about toys that you had when you were young. So like 100 years ago for you. Just memories of stuff you would have had. There's actually a couple of chaps there. They're going to go fishing, believe it or not. They're setting up down here. The old lures. Good luck to them. Hopefully they'll catch a few, but I'll be very, very surprised if they do. Too much salt water down there. But you never know unless you try, do you? You might be lucky and get the odd stray fish that stayed up in the salt water, but most fish move away. So let's see if the old car is sitting in the water, shall we? You can see the water's now coming up onto the road, so we've got plenty more water coming in. That's the car park across the road, so it's coming across the river and into there now. Absolutely flooded that out. A little bit in the middle is still exposed, but you ain't driving in and out. water's coming up and over the bank, down the road and down this drain at the moment. So it's pouring in. As you can see, when we started with the car, we were parked well away from the water. The water's now right under the car. Not really bad, nothing to worry about, but might catch a whiting. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Joking aside, you do actually get the odd bass in the fresh water further up towards the sea and stuff. Right, so I'm going to jump in the car, spin it around without sinking hopefully, and we'll decide to go somewhere else. Where should we go? Trying to think where's further down the river. It's going to be flooded like this. Oh, there's lots of people coming in and just trying to put their boats in places away from the water. Away from the water, away from the flood. Just bear with me, I'm just going to take you off a gimbal. Yeah. Just going to take you off a gimbal for a second, just save some battery while we drive down the road. Ooh. Oh, so many things to do to keep this going. I've got to put me. Alright, that should get you back on there. And as you can see, that workshop there is completely flooded still. I'm just trying to think where to go now, where I can see some more stuff like this. Pike, yeah, there might be some pike there, but I would think that'd scare them off as well, to be honest. I'm in the car, I've got absolutely soaking wet legs and boots, so the poor old car's getting soaked. Right, let's think, where should we go? Let me get you plugged in so you get some charge, so I don't want to run out while we're chatting away. I think he was only trying to help you. He thought you were just someone watching me do a walk around. Because I do walk arounds, boat trips, all sorts of stuff. You see seals, wildlife, you'll see all sorts on this channel. So I'm going to go to my right. We're going to work our way down the river a bit. I'm just going to think where it's going to be tidal. See what else we can find. I can't stay out all day because like I said, I've got work to do, but I'll just have to work a bit later tonight. It's not a problem. I'm quite happy coming out and doing these little trips. I quite enjoy myself as well. And I know everyone on the other side do as well. So let's go and have a look. Sorry about that chip on the screen being right in the centre of the camera there. Not much I can do right now. I've got fishing gear in the back of the car, but I haven't planned on doing any fishing today. It's hard to get a nice balance between running the fishing channel and the car channel and work at the same time. There's not enough hours in the week. In between all that, I have to do a load of editing and stuff. When am I out next? I'm not sure, maybe tomorrow. It won't be long. Just got to wait for these big tides and wind to go away, really. I was quite happy the other day when I had them nice big rod and perch down Roxham, so I might actually go down there again and see if we can get some more of them. Yeah, Stephen's out buying some sea gear this week, so he's going to join us on the piers and beaches fairly soon. So that should be cool. have to have a couple of little sea matches getting going as well, won't we, Stephen? Oh, we had a branch come down off a tree then, and there's. Good job I weren't a big one. Just trying to think where I can go where it'll be flooded. We can head up down towards Acle. Missing some of the stuff that's being said. What, am I not allowed to go out fishing without you, Stephen? I'm sure I'll still be out a couple more times this week. I try to at least do a freshwater and a sea fishing session every week, but I normally do more, don't I? Sounds good, fishing Dorset. See plenty of flooding, but getting down to it is a different story. All the long fields to my right where the river is, you can see it's all bursting. It's in all the fields. Yes, and yeah, it's quite a mess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down the road here to the Acle Bridge. We'll pull up in there. We'll see what we can see along there. Not far now, just down the road here. I didn't know that, Randolph. As far as I know, no one's getting a bite whatsoever down there at the moment. The salt water just seemed to be pushing them out. There ain't been nothing caught down there for, well, a good month now. It's just been really quiet. But that'd be very interesting to try it. See if a breamer right there. Right, so we're coming up to the river again. This is Acle Bridge. Oh, the gates are shut. Right, I'm going to have to try and go to the other side. Obviously it's flooded in there. Bear with me. Yeah, river's definitely burst its banks, both sides. See if we can get in this car park. Hi casters, how you doing? So if we can get in the car park, it's looking, whoa, look how high this water is. Woohoo! I've never seen it this high down this end before. Still get into this one just about. Well, it's not too bad to be honest. Ooh, right, let's get you set up again and take a wander. Bear with me again. I have to change all my settings and stuff and put things on the back of the camera stuff to change over onto the gimbal and that sort of stuff. That's why I was messing around. Got all magnets and stuff on the back. Obviously. Let's see what the water's done down here. Oh, it's windy. Not too crazy on this bank because it's a high bank, but it still burst all the moorings, as you can see. No problem, Randolph, that's where I was. And I will be again in a little while. As you can see, it's burst all the moorings and there's plenty of water coming down. Half is there. Underneath all that lot. Don't know what that is laying there. Come off the back of a boat or something, I think. No idea what that is. Just making sure someone ain't lost a load of fishing gear or something. But yeah, the water's pretty high here. Whoa, cross onto the bank. All the way down the river there, like you can see, past the bank all the way along. And it's going through and onto the back here and then across into the fields. So yeah, there's plenty coming down there. We're a lot closer to the sea here, so it's a lot saltier. The further I go this way towards the bridge, which we're doing now. Acle Bridge, Lee. All these moorings here. Normally people moor up and go and have something to eat and stuff like that. Never actually done it around here, so it's nice to come somewhere different for everyone. Oh, it's quite deep actually. Right, let's go and see what we can find, see what's flooded in the lower parts of the river, because as you get nearer the bridge, everything gets lower, so I'm guessing everywhere's going to be completely flooded out. I know the car park the other side where I was going to park is completely flooded out because that's where I was going to go. But we'll walk down there, we'll go round, we'll go over the bridge, we'll have a little look around the area, see what we can find. Mr. and Mrs. Swan looking at me thinking what I may have to. No food, Mr. Swan. You're going to come and say hello anyway, aren't you? You're going to go pecking at me. He's pecking my boots. Thinking I'm food. I ain't food. Hey, you. Bear with me. Mr. Swan's trying to say hello. Literally. Quack, quack. One of two of each in there, I think, Robert. As you can see, the water's still pushing onto here, coming up more and more as we walk along. Just broke the edges all the way along here. There's actually a path down here, but I can't walk down it. Well, I might be able to, a little bit. Carefully walks around to the river there. Yeah, this is actually a pathway. Believe it or not. Just being really careful I don't go pop over the side and end up 6 foot in the water. We can only walk sort of halfway down this bit, and we'll have to go around the side. Just pulling the old trousers down again. Right, I'm going to have to get up onto the concrete. We'll start to walk around the edges. It's going to be a lot worse around the other side. As I say, it's a lot lower ground. Even here you can see the water's pouring in, coming out through the walls down here. Literally flooding the car park out. It's just going to keep filling it up until the end of high tide, pretty much. So this is going to get quite deep. where I was just walking along. There's literally a pathway along there, but obviously it's underwater. People stop here and have lunch and stuff on their boats and stuff in the summer, or even in the winter, I think, as well, to be honest. Just trying to stop your trousers going underneath your boots. They're dragging down so much now. Yeah, people stop and have lunch and drinks and stuff in here, dinner. And somewhere you can stop if you're planning on getting on the Broads and cruising about. Alright, let's go and see what's underwater around here. Oh yeah. Also, that's a day bit higher and stuff like that there. The actual building's a bit rough, but you can still get stuff if you want it. Look at this. Their whole yard is flooded out. Their repair garages and stuff are in there. And as you can see, they're all underwater. Not good. Hopefully be able to sort it all out once it all go down again. It's probably going to come up again tonight, that's the trouble. You can't really win, but yeah, they ain't doing too much at the moment. I can't even walk through that, that's way too deep. What was I trying? No chance. That's very deep, I can't walk through that. But we can walk around the other side here. Let's see what else we got. Anyone else got any flooding like this then? Certainly is, Pam. Poor people with the workshops though. You imagine all the electrics will be wet, everything will be, yeah, not too good. Not a drop to drink, nah. You wouldn't want to drink that. It's a bit dirty, it's a bit salty. These are some of the other workshops that people have got. Again, they're completely swarmed with water all the way in. So not too good. Hopefully the tides will go down and they'll get sorted out fairly quickly. Still dark, yeah. Sorry about the road noise, but that's the only way you can get to where I'm going. Some nice big boats. And that's the front entrance to the wet shed there, but whole fleet there, obviously you can hire out. If you look over here where the cafe is, which is where I was going to park on the other side of the car park. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. It's all underwater. Not good. There's supposed to be a path down there. where the grass is. But yeah, not at the moment. And all the moorings along that side are all flooded as well. I don't think many people will come down here today because you can't really do much. So yeah, completely flooded out. Which is not good. Could probably walk out to that fence if we're careful. Unsafe area. Getting deeper. Whoa. Just try and get out here so I can show you sort of under the bridge and stuff. As you can see, it's pretty rough today. There's a good old current going down there at serious speed. You wouldn't want to try and fish that. There's actually a boat running over there somewhere. Someone's going to attempt to go out by the looks of things. Anyone want to sit in the water and have a cup of tea at the calf? Pretty deep. Hopefully that's all good and they ain't flooded out too much. As you can see, as we're walking along, this bank's getting more breached and breached. Water's just coming over it, the deeper it's getting. The more that tide come in, the deeper this is going to get. We'll all come down these areas at some point and get the old rods out and have a go. Not at the moment. Way too salty water. Don't get me wrong, I'll be out to some other places as I always am. I've nowhere to go when it's this time of year. And that's a long way away from here, lots of miles away from here. At some point we'll get the boat out and we'll come along here as well. We'll go up around the corner up there and explore what's around there. And along this route. Sounds like a good idea, Pam. Don't know about a narrow boat, but maybe a nice Broads cruiser. Don't think a narrow boat would be my thing, but a nice boat like something over there maybe you could use as a liveaboard. To be honest, some boats are not actually that expensive. Be careful what you pick and you don't want a brand new up-to-date one. Some of the old ones are actually not bad price. A lot of the time I think you're getting a better boat, you're getting a better build. They're just made to, make them as quick as they can now so they can sell them, but before they were a lot thicker, stronger hulls and stuff. Whoa, a bit deep there. Walk down the slipway bit. Oh, my gear takes some stick, doesn't it? These waterproofs are meant to be for sitting on the bank fishing. I'll give a good testing, don't I? You got toilets here to the left if anyone's ever walking around here. The toilet block there. Central Valley Adventures, how you doing? cheers for popping in. Welcome to my live. Welcome to the channel. Nice one, Robert. Right then. See if we can get across the road. Keeping fit today. Walk around these soaking wet clothes. Hey. Right, so we're up on top of the bridge on the other side now. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, you're right there, Robert. But I'll still do it. I've got to do what I've got to do. I've got a plan of what I've got to do at work today, and I'll get that done whatever time it takes me. I don't go in thinking I'm doing this amount of hours, that amount of hours. I go in planning I'm going to get this job finished, and I stay there till I do it. So it doesn't really matter when I start or when I stop. Yeah, Robert, I'm afraid so. Wish I could just fish every day, but YouTube don't really help you support that. This place is always packed. I'm guessing there's some nice meals to be had in here. I'll find out for you one day. We'll go in here one day, me and Miss Waterside, and test the water, see what it's like. And we'll let you know. Hopefully we'll pull up in a boat outside here. Definitely something I want to do. Certainly looks like a nice place. So we're back on the other side. See what we can see. Don't know that I got too much flooding over that side. This side's not too bad either. It's a lot higher this side, you see. You can probably see it's a lot higher up, and that'd be even higher if it went floodwater heights. What we got over here in meters. What we got, saying it's 10 foot deep at the moment, so that's pretty deep. Plenty of depth there for plenty of fish to be in there. They're going to be flooded, Stephen. That's yeah. Can't see anything along here saying you can't fish, but I'm trying to read all the signs and stuff and see what's what. And actually, no, I think you can actually sit under this bridge when it's not flooded. Pretty sure there's a, yeah, you can, there's steps down to there, and that goes down and you can actually walk under the bridge, but not today with this extra water. I would say normally that's probably around 7-8 foot. We've got all this extra water. And normally you can sit under there and you can fish or do whatever you want to do, basically. Alright, let's walk this way and see what's around the corner on that, shall we? See if it's flooded down this end. Water's close to the top of the slipway bit here, or where you park up your boats, you know. What we got down here then? Lots of nice spots you can pull up with your boat and stuff. Besides there, I'm pretty sure you can moor along here. Plenty of mooring rings, so I would have thought so. And you've got all the gardens all set out here for people who want to eat outside and have a drink and stuff. I should imagine that's pretty packed in the summer. Let's have a look on the board here and see what we got, shall we? Yeah, I think we know it's the Broads. Yeah, we know it's Acle Bridge. Nearby places. Check all these places out one day at different times. Just look a nice spot to wander down with the old trolley and fish off the end of it. Whether that's a good idea or not, I'm not sure. I wouldn't have thought so this time of year, but somebody might know different. I think the old salt water probably spoiling the fishing, because just down the other end of this, well, I say just down the other end, it's like 10 miles down the other end, but comes out of the sea behind Asda and Yarmouth. This whole end bit here, you can normally just walk to the end. From what I can see here, the path carries on, but we can't unless we've got to walk in the river. You can probably see that in the camera. You can normally carry on walking down there by the looks of it. Got somewhere over there as well, where you could go and have a meal and stuff like that as well. Along that side, all along the left there, staying private mooring, so you can't moor up on that side, but you can this side. I think that's about as much as ahead. And Richard and Jay, you can all promote as many people as you like. One big happy family on here. We all help each other. build each other's channels up. We all watch each other when we can, and it's a really good community. Glad to be part of it. There's a one way in, one way out here at the moment because of COVID and stuff. What we got on here then? As you can see, there's lots of places we can visit, and we will do later on in the channel. Today is just a walk around looking at the flooding. Thatched roof, nice old building. So one day we'll pop in there and have something to eat this waterside. See all the fields in the distance. Don't know where you're going to see this. You look over there in the distance, you can see all the waters bursting, it's filling up the fields of water. And I'm going to go to one more place, and then I'm going to have to hit the unit and do some work. It's time 2:30, so we've still got an hour or so of light, and we'll use that hour. Oh, look at that tide still coming in. That. Oh, car park's starting to fill up. That water I showed you earlier on. Pumping into the car park. This bit weren't full of water a little while ago, was it? We now got to walk around it. See where it was coming out earlier on, it was flying through there. Now it's up to the same height as it, so it's coming through at a steady rate now. And as you can see, the car park's filling up water. Won't be long before this is all covered. It's going right across the car park. It's coming all down here. Yeah, it's filling it up. Don't know what time the high tide is here, but that'll be a lot later than Heigham and stuff. So it's still got a fair way to go, I think. This is definitely going to fill up. If you look back to when I drove in here a little while ago, there weren't no water in here. Little puddle on the side. And now it's filling up fast. what do you reckon, everyone? Should we go and do one more stop? I can think of one more place on the way to me work. We can go and have a little look out, see what's first. And then I can do sort of a 10-minute drive or so up to where I work. Want me to do one more, everyone? Let me know in the chat. Say yes, yes, no. Had enough of me. Oh, doing well for the old battery to keep going, to be honest. Let's take you off one more time. Oh. Yes, please, Richard. Okay. Just getting you switched over onto the car side of things. Oh. Alright, so we're back in the car. Just getting you all plugged in so I don't go flat while we're out chatting away. We're doing well, really, battery wise. Oh. Nice to have you in all this time, Richard. You don't normally get the chance on a weekday. Hi Gary, how you doing? UES, Stephen, what's that? So I only got one yes off Richard. Anyone else want me to do another place before I go to work? Or God, look at this water. This car park's filling up fast. I reckon if I stayed here another hour, this whole road would be flooded. It's absolutely flying through that. Oh, nice one, Richard. So you get a chance to sit back and watch your channels and stuff. That's alright, isn't it? Last night, Richard, good fun. Oh, Jeremy again, you're back in again. Gary, that's due to wind, rain, big tides, time of year. Yeah, a bit of everything all come together and that flooded that out. Depending on what we got, weather-wise coming, that could do it again, that could do it worse. Right, so this time I'm going to head to, let's think, Ludham Bridge I'm going to go to, I think. Let's do that, shall we? Let's go to Ludham Bridge. Yeah, I think some places are on alert and some places in. But there's certainly a few places around here are underwater at the moment. The winds are bearable, sort of 30-40 mile an hour inland. Down on the beaches that might be a bit rougher. I was hoping to take you to Walcott on the high tide, but that's going to be 8 o'clock tonight. Which is a shame because that's going to go right over the wall and across the road, I reckon. But I'll see what I can do. So I've got to get some work done, so we'll see what time I finish. Sign there for everyone if you want to work out where I am. Wilby Broad is, if you carry on going straight, we'll go up there one day and take a walk around there at some point as well. Anyone out fishing today then? Anyone going out tonight or anything like that? Got any plans to go out soon? I'm wondering whether to have a little go tomorrow or Friday. And then I'll obviously be out over the weekend as normal. I could walk around this heavy old suit. Going to Kesselland, eh, Robert? Sounds good. I ain't been there for a while. I know there's some fish up my end, down sort of Cly area, Weybourne, that area, but it's way too windy and rough at the moment. I might do Cromer Pier once the winds die down, so we can catch a few off there. I think I'll challenge Stephen to a little match on there, I think. It's either getting dark early or it might rain on me, one of the two. How you doing down East Acle? Are you up for that one, Stephen? Bit of sea fishing on the pier on the weekend. Test out your new rods and stuff. Looks like we're falling down, everyone. We don't want that, do we? Hitting bumps and stuff, you come flying off the screen rest. It's not good. Some of these roads are a bit rough and bumpy. The camera should cancel out as much as possible. It's not a cheap one. That hurt. Sorry. What I've got to do is I've got to head back up towards part of Heigham and then a bit further up, cut through the country lanes, and we'll head down towards the Acle Bridge. Plenty of nice scenery to see on the way. Actually, we can actually cut through as you go along that road. I think that's what we'll do. How you doing, cod bites? You missed all the big fun where I've been in the water and everything. Loads of flooding, definitely worth going back and having a look. I'm on my third stop now. Been to two other places. Whee! This is where we started off earlier on this morning. Look where the water is now. If I'd have left the car there, it would have been in the water because it's halfway across the road. They're shutting all the car parks and stuff so no one can go in them. Don't know if anyone can have a look and see what time the high tide is here. If that's late, then this is going to be well underwater. This is, the water next to me now is literally sitting right level with the bank, and on the other side it's obviously well under. It's come up a lot since we were here this morning. I bet you them blokes are not fishing now anymore. No. Yeah, it's well underwater there now. Right, let's get on our way to where we're going. All that car park's got water in now as well. Someone have a look and see what time the high tide is at Part Heigham. Do you reckon you can do that, Robert? Your free thumbs up, cheers for that everyone, appreciate that. It's not bad seeing I'm not fishing now, I'm doing a walk around. The sun is actually trying to come out slightly. There's another couple of little places we could try while we're on our way through here if you like. If anyone's interested, we've got Womack Staithe just down the road here. That could be flooded over, but it's worth a look. Oh, you're waiting for the snow, are you? If you go back in the video, you'll see the live. You'll see me walking up to my knees in the water earlier on the footpaths along the side of the river. So we've got a fair bit of water here. It's because of the winds, the rain, and the tide all coming together. I thought I'd take everyone out for a little wander and see what we could find. And we found two places that are well underwater. All the boat workshops and stuff like that are underwater. This is a good thing about having my own business. You can choose your hours you want to work. Obviously I know it'll be dark by 4, so I thought I'd get out and do this morning, and I'll get in there tonight. Well, not tonight, you know, once it's dark. What do you reckon then, everyone? Should we go left and have a look down Womack Staithe? See what's happening down there? We can actually drive through there without getting out if we have to, just to have a look. There's also How Hill around here, which is another place I haven't actually been down to. We could have a look there. You joke about that, Stephen, but she probably would if I wanted something brought over. But I've got some money with me, I can soon grab something. Grab a sandwich and something to keep me going. I've got a rough bit of work to do today, it's going to take a lot of energy. No one answered me, so I'm going to pop down there anyway. I think everyone's fell asleep. Well, they've had enough of me walking around and chatting away. Oh, we've got water on the road here already. Got all these great places just around where I live, and there's hundreds more. There's actually a few boats moored up, which is unusual in the winter down here. Some of you might remember I fished here on the channel, but the salt water sort of spoiled it. Definitely had flooding. There's water right in front of me, as you can see. Let's try and get through. Oh. So the water's just breaching the bank here at the moment. Just about to come over. As you can see. It's a lovely spot to sit and fish here, but the salt water spoils it a lot. We'll be back here in the summer, going up and down along this river and stuff. Bear with me, I'm just trying to make sure you don't fall down again. Oh, sorry about that, Richard. There's a few places where I go around here, bad signal. I'm going to try and drive through this water. It's quite deep there. Yeah, we're alright. All these boats down here are knocking around a bit. You can probably see the water's well over the bank. Little fishing boat over there for sale, or a little cruiser. Let's go and have a look, shall we? It's always good to have a look at a boat and see how much they are. That's what's happening there at the moment. I ain't got you on the gimbal this time, so it's going to be a bit shaky. Just going to pop over and see how much this boat is. I'm looking for a sort of project at some point. Once I can afford it. You look, all the banks are all flooded and burst over. This boat here needs some care. Ain't been out for probably years. I was going to say months, but it's years. Look at it. What's this on then? Oh no, it's just a certificate saying I'd allowed to be there for it's for sale. It's not a lot good, is it? Oh well, it's worth a look, man. Let's go down and have a quick look down the edge now where we're out before we jump back in the car. Looking a bit rough up there. Might get some rain soon. As you can see, the bank and everything's all underwater again. It's pushing in fast. Like it all the way along. It's just going to keep getting deeper by those things. Well, obviously through the high tide. Look how clear the water is there. Crystal clear. So even if there weren't any salt, the fish wouldn't be here. Well, they wouldn't be easy to get. Nice one, Stephen. That's what it's all about, mate. You just got to keep going out there and learn how to do them. The quality will get better and better the more you do them. The more gear you buy, the more money you spend. Hang on, wait for me to get in the car. Yeah, Stephen, that's all about the getting out there and having a bit of fun, isn't it, mate? Let's get you back on the rest. Try to. Oh, it's been a pain now. I need to get you plugged in and keep charging because the old battery's getting low now because I've been out for a while. I thought it was worth a look at, and that is. It's definitely flooding over. Later on, this whole car park will be covered. Down east, that ain't nothing to worry about. I lost 20 odd last night. I hit 1500 last night. I think I'm back down to 1470 ton, they'll come back. That's just YouTube doing their checks and stuff, making sure they're real accounts. In a couple of days time you'll get them all back, and so will I. So will anyone who get a load taken off them. Lots of people always worry about it, but they always come back. It just takes a few days sometimes. You get them back sort of bit by bit, a couple at a time, each time you look. Yeah, now it's nothing to worry about, you'll definitely get them back. I used to think the same thing when I was new, but I've learned over time that's just YouTube doing their checks. Right, let's get down to Ludham Bridge, see what's happening down there. The river sort of runs along the side of us there, as you can see, where the water's all building up through the ditches, and the other side of the river everywhere's flooding still. Did anyone get the high tide time for Part Heigham? I never saw anything. Randall, how you doing? I bet you got much better weather over there than we have here. You'll have to go back in the live to see all the deep water flooding I've been walking through. Got water up to my knees on the footpaths most of the places. What's 105 all about? Is that how many subs you got? Part Heigham is 3 o'clock, is it? Oh, it's nearly high tide now then. That's a shame. But at least none of the houses and that will get any more flooding. Nice to see you, Ian, anyway. So we'll get on the road here now and we'll park up at Ludham Bridge. We'll have a little wander along there and see what we can find there. See if that's flooded or not. I think the tides will still push up for a bit later than their times, obviously because they've got the wind behind them and stuff as well. Don't know how long I've been on now, but I've been on for a while, I think. Oh, it's raining on me now. How unusual. If I went right down there, I could go down to Hell Hill. We could walk down through there, but I don't think we've got enough time to do that. So you have to walk down through the fields and stuff. We're going to run out of light, and it's also raining, as you can see. We'll get down to Ludham Bridge and we'll have a little wander there. And then I'm going to have to get back off to work. Pop it in the local shop and grab a sandwich, keep yourself going. I'll have a coffee when I get to work. Oh, come on, just give us a little bit longer. Yeah, you're right there, Stephen. My bottom half is drenched. It's all dripping in the car. Good job that's my fishing car, isn't it? The work car. Right. Let's pull into this lay-by here and we'll wander up to the See what's happening here. Hopefully I've still got enough power to keep going. I've got to switch you over again, everyone, so bear with me again. I have to keep doing it. It's the only way I can do it, to keep going onto the gimbals and stuff and giving you that nice footage. Otherwise I'll be all jumping all over the place when I'm walking along. Or more than what I want to be anyway. Right then. That should bring you back with me. Oh, it's a lot lighter on the camera than what it is out here. Got black clouds and it's quite dark. Just lock the car up. All done. Right, let's go down towards the river and see what's happening. Is that a bit out of balance? That is, isn't it? Is that better? Yeah. A little bit of rain ain't gonna hurt you, Stephen. You got an umbrella? Fishing one, you know. If not, there's always spots under bridges you can set up. "36 people in. Thank you very much, everyone." Black Knight Mustang, how you doing? Welcome to one of my lives and welcome to my channel. It's another chap from America. So if you ain't got him on there, jump on there and give him a sub. We're having a wander about today, just looking at all the flooded places. If you want to see all the really deep flooded water I was on earlier on, you'll have to go back in the live. And I was walking along a footpath and the water was up to my knees. Flooded right over. This is going to be my last stop just to see if it's flooded down this end. It's just not looking too bad, to be honest. It's always worth a look, isn't it? It's alright, no problem. Appreciate you popping in. So it's flooded over a little bit here, but nothing to worry about too much, to be honest. Bit of flooding on the edge here. As you can see, there's the bank and there's the walkways. So it's definitely come up and over the sides, but the banks are a lot higher along here, so nice boat, Sir George, a good name. All the car parks all flooded out, as you can see. Massive puddles, made deep holes. But the water hasn't quite reached the sides of this. It's unusual. Okay, Pam, I'll send it to you in the post. Or courier pigeon, would that be quicker? Definitely windy down here. We're getting a bit of water over the side here. But it's not too bad, to be honest. This is another good place to fish. Big bags of bream in the summer months, hopefully. It's meant to be good. We'll find out later on in the year. Let's just stop here and have a little pan round and let you see everything, shall we? Give you an idea of what we got. Got an old windmill there with the top took off it. Lots of birds there in the middle of the water there playing. We've got moorings over the other side there, and this side. And further down here, you've got the bridge where you go through, and there's more moorings and a boatyard and stuff the other side, which we'll go and have a look at in a minute. Irene and Leo, how you doing? Welcome to the live. And welcome to the channel. I think it's the first time you've been in, maybe the second. More hens and more runs. Yeah, there's a nice little tackle shop here. Yeah, you can grab some bait and get a few bits and pieces if you need it. Used to have a little boat sales around the side as well, but that's not there no more. The boats are still for sale. I've seen them on Facebook, but nothing else is. If you look out down here, you can see all the fields are flooded and that. The water has been over the edge. We just didn't caught this one at the right time. Hi Sky, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Cheers to the thumbs up. You certainly are, Sky, you certainly are. So down here, if you go to the right, you can go through the fields and walk right along the river, but as you can probably see, it's a big old marshland at the moment. But if I lift you up, you can probably see just over in the distance there, that's all flooded into the fields and everywhere. No problem, Sky. I appreciate you popping in and giving the thumbs up every time I go live or every time I do a video. One thing it would be nice, everyone, if you can help me out a little bit when I put videos up and not lives, if you can leave me some comments underneath them, just so I can get a few more comments, because that gives you a boost in the search, you know, rankings and search and stuff like that. Even on the bottom of the lives would help as well, but obviously we get plenty of comments through the lives. We're chatting away all the way through. Oh, it's a lovely place in the summer down here. It's absolutely lovely. What I'll do is I'll get my boat out of here in the summer and we'll go along some of these plots. Well, I mean, look at these little corners. And the trouble is it's crystal clear. So fishing wise, makes it really hard work. But fish wise, there's definitely some fish about. These paths are nice and muddy at the moment. It's like as I'm walking, I don't know if you can hear it. My boots are filling up with mud. I'm already soaked. Yeah, it's not actually over the sides of the bank yet. As much. And then the tide here has probably got another 2-3 hours to go. Oh. Because we've come a long way inland now compared to where we were a little while ago. Look how nasty this mud is. And I'm picking up all sorts of stuff on my boots and stuff. Things I do for my channel, hey? There's actually a chap up there fishing by the looks of things. We'll leave him. I don't want to disturb him. We'll have a look along. You can probably see him down there on the right. Yeah, it is at the moment, Sky, because I've got my fishing suit on and I've been up above my knees in water. So it's pretty heavy to walk along, and then I've got all mud on the bottom of my boots. So yeah, we can carry on down there, but we're not going to go down there. We don't want to disturb the old people fishing. We'll leave them to it. There'll be different if we were fishing ourselves, but we're not fishing today, we're just doing a wander. Oh, it's so slippery, it's unbelievable. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, washing them off in the water. Just makes it so heavy. My trousers are coming down because of how wet they are. And my boots feel like they've got bricks on the bottom of them. My legs are burning from the walking because they're so heavy. Oh, we've got a boat going through, a couple of boats. That's very unusual in the winter. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's pull in here and have a nose. Be nice to see a couple of boats going through. Do believe we saw this boat then pot of Heigham this morning, so they've travelled up. Couple of good old diesels cruising around the Broads. Look, they got fishing gear on the roof, they're doing a bit of fishing. Why not? Best time to get out on the Broads, to be honest, in the winter. Any luck, chap? Not yet. Fingers crossed. No? Worth a go. Down the edges, really. Your best bet. Fingers crossed. Chap there doing a bit of piking, a bit of perching. Just saying he's never been here before. So I just advised him to fish down the edges. Especially for the perch. I wouldn't say it's a good spot to be at the moment. Obviously the salt water comes this far up, which doesn't help. Chroma Sunday, Stephen. Ooh. During the day? Probably do during the day. Do you fancy that? Right, let's get up on the bridge and go and have a look on the other side, shall we? And see if it's all burst its banks on that side. It's starting to run out of light now, so keep going as much as I can for you. Oh, it's getting all the ducks in the river now. They all come out. Yeah, can't see why not, Stephen. I'll be up for that, I reckon. You saw everyone. Stephen's challenging me to a little match on Chroma Pier on Sunday. Better get your old sea gear together then, Stephen, and buy some rigs and stuff, some weights. Get yourself all kitted out. Above and beyond fishing, how you doing? quite a bit of water in this car park, to be honest. It's definitely been over overnight. It's absolutely flooded. You can see on the ground that's been over. Just not at the moment. Alright, let's get up on the bridge and see what we can find up on the bridge. Nice one, Stephen. Get rid of them. Got the old boatyard and stuff over there. As you can probably see, I don't know how well you can see us. You can see it's completely flooded out. Even that van in front of us is actually in the water, all four wheels. So we've definitely got some flooding. Not good really, that van like that. Need to make sure you don't start that until that water go down. It was going to suck water up into his intake and bye-bye engine. Definitely what you don't want. Duck's nice with orange sauce. Oh, hot pan. Yeah, duck's actually alright, to be honest. I don't mind duck. I like duck with a bit of seaweed, Chinese style. So that's where we just walked down the river down there. Chap over there to the right there. This one is out there with the spinners. Trouble is walking up and down the river with the spinners. But it's got no net or nothing, so if you hook a pipe or something like that, in landing it. Unless you want to lay on the ground to go swimming. What are you on about, Stephen? No, not Lee Miller, Lee Ashton. He's got some nice gear. If you're going to buy it from him, you just do it through me and I'll get you a discount. You already said the other day when I picked up bait, he'd give a discount. He's got a nice setup for 275 and he said I could have it for 200. That was 2 rods, 2 reels, box, tripods, the whole lot. Sounds good, Stephen. I might even do the Friday trip with you as well. I was thinking about going down Wroxham again anyway. I was going to go tomorrow, but maybe I'll get some extra work done tomorrow. I'll do daytime and nighttime, and I'll be able to find myself a day off. Oh, look at this. I thought I'd be flooded down here. It's definitely flooded down here. We'll go and have a look in a minute. I'll show you properly. Just wanted to show you off the bridge what we got. There's all the workshops and stuff where the boats are worked on. Even that's all flooded out on the other side. We can walk down there a little bit, so we'll go for a little wander down there and I'll show you what's what. But down there, where them ducks are, you can see it's meant to be a footpath. And that's a good couple of foot underwater. Easily. Then over here, where the boats are, the swans are now getting in the water. As you can see, the water's going up and over, right round the corner, right down there. It's completely burst. Like I say, the tide's not up here yet. It's quite wild to guess though. You're going to get a lot more flood in here. Rod match. We keep having these matches. Thing is, when we do these matches, I don't like sitting there catching loads of fish. I like catching the bigger fish. So I don't get much chance to win the matches amount wise, because I sit there with a big bait on, you know, going for the bigger fish. Or are you saying only rod count or something like that, because they'll be quite hard to catch, I reckon. You'll have to fish big baits for them, big hooks out in the middle on the bottom. So yeah, we're definitely flooded here. All the picnic benches and stuff, we're in the water. You can get into that boat there without any boots or waders on. We're starting to lose the light now, so I'm trying to be a bit carefuler. Just walk through the water, just trying to take you down to the footpath where I was showing you. There's no way I can go in there. Oh, that's... Whew. I don't know how well you can see that, but that must be, what, 2 or 3 feet? No, more than that. Probably 3 or 4 feet above the path there. Got the little swans coming over to me thinking I'm going to feed them there. Let's say hello to them, shall we? Hello, Mr. Swan. How you doing? Boy, he's going to peck at the camera then. Yeah, he did. Getting pecked, everyone. Can't eat that, can you? Don't taste too good, do it? Yum, yum, yum. Sorry, that just don't taste too good. You can't eat cameras. A couple of them here. And then there's loads of birds out in the middle and stuff. Alright, let's have a little walk along here. We're running out of light now. Past the old picnic table, through the water. Cool. Quite deep there actually for a little grass bank. Can't go very far down here because it goes to like a private fence. I can walk sort of along this bit. We can have a little look. As you can see here, we're up and over the sides as well. Lots of people stopping up on the bridge and that, looking to see if it's flooded over. You can see on the bank up here that it was definitely flooded over last night. Just the tide's not quite up there yet. But it's pushing over. As we walk along, it's pushing over more and more. Ooh. This is as far as it let you go basically, unless you remember. And then you can go through that gate there, but as you can see, private. I'll get in trouble enough for going into the private moorings and stuff, so I won't go in there today. We'll go along here at some point in our boat though, and we'll check all this out. I'll do a video of the whole yard. From here I can see a couple of boats for sale over there, and not the first or second one, but the third one is up for sale. Looks like quite a nice boat. You can hear they're doing repairs and stuff in the workshop, so there's still stuff going on. Doing well for battery, to be honest. I'm surprised we haven't run out. Obviously every time I get in the car I'm charging you again, but I can't run power packs and stuff on these gimbals and stuff. How long have I been on? 176 minutes. What's that? 60, 120, 180. Nearly 3 hours. It's not bad going. Ducks are laughing at us. $45 thumbs up, 32 people still in. Thanks very much, everyone. See what's happening on this side then, shall we? how fast that water's going through. You don't think it was the sea. It's pretty rough. There's a nice spot here to fish from there, if you're allowed to. Plus you'd be getting boats all day long, that's the only trouble. But you could probably sit here and drift down under that bridge. Ledge under that bridge, I reckon there's some perch and stuff under there. See, there's another ledge further in the water down there, but not got a chance getting anywhere near that. I will be swimming. Just wondering where I should pop down the road to How Hill. Don't know if we're going to get any kind of sunset. There hasn't been much of a sun today. Let's try 'em. We've got a little bit of an attempt up here. Bit of sun poking through the clouds there, or trying to. So what do you reckon, everyone? Do you reckon I should wrap this up, or do you reckon I should attempt to get to How Hill? Just do a short little bit there before we end. From the top here you can see, you look right over the back there, not this main river but the other, both other sides you can see where it's all flooded into the other ditches and stuff. Yeah, I can pop down the road here towards How Hill. I've never actually been down there myself, so I don't actually know what it's like, apart from seeing it on pictures and stuff like that. So do you fancy me trying to do that before we end and run out of battery? Oh, Robert's telling me to go. I got all night, Robert. That's my own business, so I can go in there anytime I like. I could start at 6 o'clock at night if I wanted to and just work till 6 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to. How Hill is great, is it? I haven't actually been down there, so I don't know. Is it too big for me to walk around now? Too late? I'm going to run out of light. Yeah, everyone's telling me to go to work. They've had enough of me. Fair enough, there's probably some other channels on that people want to go on to as well. So I don't mind that, it's not a problem. Oh, you come back near the end, Richard. That's true, Stephen. I'm always doing something. And I can assure you, when I'm not on here, when I'm not in the unit, I'm on the computer and I'm doing editing and all sorts of stuff. I'm always working towards this channel. How you doing, Donna? Nip up a humber. Yeah. Got offers of doing it Friday night. I won't mind it, but that means taking Friday off work. Whoa. Noisy. So So we're back at the fishing gar. Let me get you back in the window again. Oh. Bear with me a sec, everyone. It's a pain having to do all this every time, but it's the only way I can do it and keep you going with me. What's happening here? Lost everyone for a second. What's going on here? Ooh. I want to get you plugged in because I'm pretty sure my battery's not got very long left. It's doing pretty well to be going 3 hours with no power packs in it on a live. Live absolutely eats your batteries. This has got a big battery on it, but yeah. Right then, so I'll shut down because that's what everyone wants me to do, and I've got stuff to do. So good in the summer, yeah. You'd have to pop back to the beginning of the live, Donna, and see what I was up to. I was in water, past my knees, walking along footpaths where it should have been footpaths, and it was water. So I'm sure I'll see some of you in some lives tonight, and we'll have a chat then as well. But I'm going to have to get off to work now. So I'm going to say cheers everybody for coming in. Appreciate you hanging around with me for a few hours. We had some fun. We were playing in the water. Like playing in the water. I'm absolutely drenched now to above my knees. Didn't go in my wellies, which was lucky. So I'm going to head down the shop now, grab a sandwich, get myself over unit, I can get these clothes off, get my work clothes on, and do some work. Obviously I film what I do over there as well, but it won't be live. So if any of you are interested in seeing a live over there, let me know, and maybe I'll do some lives on working on the cars and stuff like that as well. I don't know if any of you want to see that sort of thing. If you do, let me know and we'll try it out and see how it goes. Obviously we need, a few people to come in to make it worthwhile. The channel's not known like my fishing channel, but we could always make that happen. Can't see why not. So thanks everyone for coming in, and we'll go from there. You saying yes please, are you, Donna? If you go over to me car channel, it's Car Transformations UK. I am putting some videos up. I think I've got 3 in the backlog at the moment as well, so I've got plenty more going on. I film in there every day doing my work, but if people are going to come in on a live, then I'll put it live and I'll just do what I'm doing. And you can see me do some stuff in there as well. Cheers for coming in, Martin. Appreciate that. I'll probably see you later on some other lives. We'll just get some work done. And I'll see you over there. I think Richard dropped the link earlier on for my other channel. But if not, if there's someone in there now, I can just drop a link from my car channel for Donna. Oh, Richard's already doing it, let's see. There you go, Donna. Cheers for that, Richard. If you go on that channel, Donna, and subscribe and stuff, and we'll see if we can make that happen. If we can get enough people coming over from the fishing channels to make it worthwhile me going live on the other channel, then I'll quite happily do that, and we can have a bit of a chat in there, and you can see what I'm up to during the day as well. Okay, so thanks everyone. Really appreciate you coming in. I'm off to work now. I'll put some videos up of working over the unit, and like I say, I'll make a live happen if that's what you all want me to do. So let me know, drop me a comment on the bottom of this video or something like that once it goes up, and say yes or no whether you want me to go live on the other channel. And if you can, Richard, if you can drop the other channel underneath in a comment, so if anyone's interested they can go in there. Thanks, Donna, appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see if we can make it happen. People can come over there as well. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you soon. Go live. You want me to go live? I could, but I've got a lot to do, so I won't be able to come behind the camera much. I've got quite a lot to do. But if people want to come in, I'll try it if you like. What do you think, everyone? Say yes in the chat if you want me to go live over there, and I'll plug in to the wall. I think I've got cables with me. Yeah, I can plug you in and we can go live. But I've got a lot of stuff I've got to be doing as well, so I won't be able to just sit behind the camera and chat all day. I'll have to work. But obviously everyone else can chat, so Okay, so I'll see you all soon. Thanks very much for coming in. Yeah, I saw Donna subbed. Appreciate that, Donna. And if anyone else want to come over and sub and help us get that channel up to 1,000, that'd be great. I think we're on about 750 something. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, brilliant. So see you all soon. Thanks for coming in.